welcome back to MANCINIMA. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you've all been keeping well. I hope you have a lovely, or had a lovely Halloween holiday. I've certainly enjoyed myself showing you some horror movies and some little unique horror memories that I've had over the years. Anyway, we've unfortunately moved out of the Halloween season. What we're doing now is moving towards the Christmas and the end of the year season. So what I thought I'd do is I'd take a look at some of the films that are coming up between now and the end of the year. Before we get started though, could you do me a favour? You know the usual routine. If you can give this video a thumbs up, video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Truly appreciate it. There's a little thumbs up button down there somewhere, a little like button, that'd be great. If you can subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. There's loads of different videos coming up, loads of different videos already on the channel. I think we're coming up to 40 different videos at the moment. So there's lots to have a look through. If you can go and watch those, and if you like those, give them the thumbs up too. And if you can hit the notification bell, you'll know when I've done another video. Right, so that's the spiel out the way. Let's get that done. Right, let's take a look at those movies that are coming up between now and the end of the year. Starting with I'm going to get tongue-tied with this. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I think I'll just refer to it as Wakanda Forever from now on. So Wakanda Forever obviously deals with the tragic passing of King T'Challa. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Played by the fantastic actor Chadwick Boseman, of course, who we lost in 2020. And the aftermath of the way that Wakanda deals with his passing and an incoming invasion by the new Marvel character. Well, it's not a new Marvel character, it's the first time he's been seen on screen, by the Marvel character Prince Namor, who I believe lives in like an underwater city. So he rises and decides to try to launch an attack on Wakanda. Now that's all that I know about this at the moment. As of this recording, I haven't seen the film. If I get the opportunity, because if you're watching this video, it probably means that I've gone off and done a project somewhere, which means I'm not able to do this week's film review. But if I do get the opportunity, I'll review Black Panther and I'll let you know what I thought about that movie then. But as of this recording, I don't actually know too much about it. All I know is that obviously they have to deal with the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman and how the Wakandans deal and move forward with that. So of course we got that opening on November the 11th, so that probably may have already opened by the time you see this video, so apologies if this is late. Moving on, we've got an interesting film on the 18th of November, which is called The Menu. Now The Menu has got a young couple played by Nicholas Hoult and Anya Taylor-Joy, who you may remember from the film Last Night in Soho. She was fantastic in that. And they travel to an exclusive island, a reclusive island, and this exclusive restaurant which is manned by Ralph Fiennes. Now he treats his food as art, so it's a very I don't want to use the word exclusive again, but it is a very exclusive place to be, and they're very privileged to be there, but they find out that things are not quite as they seem. There's a very dark undertone to his restaurant. The trailer looks really intriguing, really interesting, and Anya Taylor-Joy looks fantastic in this movie. She was great in Last Night in Soho as well, so look forward for The Menu. The Menu opens on 18th of November. Moving on from The Menu, now I'm not looking forward to this one. I don't like musicals. I really can't stand musicals at all. This is Matilda. It's the musical based on the previous film, based on the book by Roald Dahl. It just looks, for me, it just looks awful. It just looks like a load of screaming, screeching kids running around singing awful songs. I'm not going to labour too much time on it, so if you want to see Matilda and that's your thing, please go and see Matilda. Unfortunately, I won't be reviewing it because I don't like that kind of film. To me, it's the equivalent of watching that boy in the Babadook screaming for 2 hours. Yeah, that's how it is for me watching Matilda. I'm not going to watch Matilda. So if you want to watch Matilda, perhaps you can let me know in the comments what you thought about it. It's not my kind of film, okay? On the same date as Matilda, which I do recommend you go and see, is a film called She Said. It's based on a 2019 book of the same name, and it stars Carey Mulligan and Zoe Kazan as two journalists from the New York Times who exposed Harvey Weinstein and Harvey Weinstein's abuse and sexual misconduct against women. The trailer looks really, really good. It's been playing in cinemas at the moment. I really hope we get this film, because like I say, we've not been getting some of the films that have been trailed for a long time at the moment. It's a little bit annoying. So really do hope that we get to see She Said. And that opens on, again, the 25th of November. Also opening on the 25th of November is a brand new Walt Disney film called Disney's Strange World. This is their 61st animated, they call it an animated classic, but how can it be a classic if it hasn't even been released yet? I don't know how that works. Voices in the film include Jake Gyllenhaal, Dennis Quaid, Lucy Liu, and it follows the Clades, and they are a family of explorers who go to a mysterious planet named Avalonia, where they meet some really weird, strange, abstract creatures. I don't know too much else about this movie. I know that it opens, like I say, 25th of November. Seems to be 3 movies opening on the trot on the 25th of November. Whether all of those will make it to the cinema or not, I don't know. But yeah, this is a brand new Disney animated film. Whether it'll be any good or not, I don't know. I guess if we get to see it, maybe I'll do a review on it for you guys. But just want to let you know that comes out on the 25th of November. I guess they're building that just in time for the Christmas season, so the kids have got something to watch apart from the awful Matilda. Yeah, I really don't want to see Matilda. Right, we are coming into December now, so there's not a lot on in December. And I'll tell you for why once we get to the second chapter. But the film I do think you should go and see, which looks really, really good, and it's kind of come out of nowhere. I didn't know this film was coming out until I saw a trailer a couple of months ago, and it's called Violent Night, based obviously on the song Silent Night. Now, David Harbour, who you may know from Stranger Things, and I think he played Hellboy once, and he was in Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson, of course, the Black Widow movie. He plays Santa Claus, and he comes to defend a family of, they're actually a wealthy family, against a bunch of mercenaries led by John Leguizamo, who decide to invade on Christmas night and destroy their tree and destroy their house and stuff like that. So Santa Claus kind of mans up and takes these mercenaries out. It looks like a really fun film. It looks like a really funny, really violent movie. Lots of humour, lots of action. David Harbour looks absolutely fantastic as Santa. So Violent Night, if it opens at our cinemas, like I say, well, I've got an issue with cinemas not showing films they're trading at the moment. December 2nd, so December 2nd, Violent Night. Now, this is where my problem comes in. There's not a whole lot to see in December, and the reason there's not a whole lot to see in December is because of Avatar 2 Electric Boogaloo. I mean, Avatar The Way of Water. Don't know where I got that title from. So, this is James Cameron's 13 years too late sequel to the 2009 film Avatar. And of course, Avatar broke loads of box office records, and he cheekily re-released it this year to make even more money so it would stay at the top. I think he just wants to keep it ahead of Endgame. Endgame's the better film. Go and see Endgame some more. But come on, Disney, re-release Endgame. We can smash Avatar. Let's do this. So he's got this Avatar film coming out with the kind of Smurf cat people. I didn't really find the last one appealing. I didn't really find it interesting. I can't actually remember too much about what happens in it. I remember there was a guy in a wheelchair who becomes a blue cat person who goes to live with the blue cat people, then fights against some humans in big machines. It's a bit like Transformers versus giant blue cats. Yeah, I don't remember too much about the previous Avatar film. The new one, although everyone's saying, yeah, it'll be great, visually stunning and all that stuff, that might be fine, but I don't like the blue cat people. I don't find them appealing. I think, you know, there's got to be different kinds of characters. Star Wars works because you've got different kinds of characters, and if you don't like one character, maybe another one will appeal to you. But when you've got an entire movie full of these strange bluish alien things, and you don't like them, I'm not going to be able to get attached to that. But it may still be an interesting story. I'll still go and see Avatar 2 for you. I'm still going to call it Electric Boogaloo. And I hope that it's at least interesting. At least it's got a better story than the first one. I think the first one's story was very much like Dances with Wolves. You know, a guy who works for one side and changes, meets somebody from the tribe, and then he becomes one of the tribe. Same film. So, yeah, he's doing this. This comes out on the 16th of December, and unfortunately other films that would have been coming out around the same time, such as Shazam, Fury of the Gods, have run scared of Avatar because they think it's just going to basically steal their limelight and eat all the screens up in the cinemas. Expect your local cinema to have every screen full of Avatar. You won't be able to see anything else. It'll just be this film that's on. And he's got sequel after sequel coming after this, and I think there are 3 more on the way after this. That makes 5 Avatar films, and they are going right up to 2027. So for your Christmases up to 2027, you're going to have Avatar. So come on, film producers, do something else. Let's fight Avatar. Let's get some other films out there. Yeah, so the only thing we can hope for during that period of Avatarness is that maybe a couple of screens will be spare and they can chuck out some Christmas classics. Let's have Die Hard back on the big screen again. That's always great to see at Christmas time, isn't it? Die Hard, Nightmare Before Christmas. Lethal Weapon is a Christmas film. Lethal Weapon is a Christmas film. Let's have Lethal Weapon back on the big screen. Yeah, anyway, I've spoken enough about Avatar. Let's move on. So the last big film that I know that's coming out towards the end of the year is I Want to Dance with Somebody, and that's the biopic of Whitney Houston. Now, Naomi Ackie is starring as the tragic star, I don't know how long this will follow her life. I know that in the cast list you've got somebody playing Bobby Brown, so obviously features the Bobby Brown years and the years where she first gets found, if you like, as a star. And so yeah, that opens. I've got 2 dates. I've got the 26th of December, Boxing Day, and I've also got the 30th of December. So I don't know which one of those dates is correct, but it will definitely be before the end of the year, and that's what we've got right up until the end of 2022. I will be doing a review of my favourite films of the year in another video, and at the end of that video we'll be looking forward to the films of 2023. So I won't mention any of the films that are coming out in 2023 just yet, but look forward to those at the end of that video. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me the thumbs up, the like button. Let me know that you've liked this video. Please subscribe to this channel, it really does help. And if you can hit the notification bell, you'll know when I've done more of these videos. Also, if you can come down in the comments and let me know if there's any of those films that you're looking forward to over Christmas time, or maybe some films that you think should have been released over Christmas time, some of the classics. Are there any classic films that you really love to see that you've never seen on the big screen that you'd like to see on the big screen? Maybe you were too young for maybe Lethal Weapon when it came out. I know Die Hard has recently been re-released back on the big screen. I think it was last year we sat and watched it. But yeah, let's get some of those old classic Christmas films back on the big screen, and let's knock Avatar out of the way, shall we? Thank you very much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I hope you're all keeping well. I will be back soon with a new video. Take care.